Sit down. And what's that you're reading?
Karl Marx.
Surely you're not a communist.
Do I have to be a communist to read Karl Marx?
Rupert. That's a valid answer. Well, if you're not a communist, what are you?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I dislike all forms of government.
But somebody must rule.
And I don't like the word rule.
Well, if we don't like the word rule, let's call it leadership.
Leadership in government is political power, and political power is an official form of antagonizing the people.
What magazine did you say he edits? A commentary on current events. Pardon me. But, my dear young man, politics are necessary.
Politics are rules imposed upon the people.
In this country, rules are not imposed. They are the wish of all free citizens.
Travel around a bit, then you'll see how free they are.
Yes, but you didn't let me finish.
They have every man in a straitjacket, and without a passport, he can't move a toe.
But if you'll allow me to...
In a free world, they violate the natural rights of every citizen.
But you don't let me fully...
They have become the weapons of political despots.
Yes, but may I...
And if you don't think of this, you're deprived of your passport.
Will you allow me
to leave a country is like breaking out of jail.
Yes,
and to enter a country is like going through the eye of a needle.
But
am I free to travel?
Of course you're free to travel.
Only with the passport.
Will you allow me to say something?
Only with the passport. Do animals need passports?
Have you finished?
It's incongruous that in this atomic age of speed, we are shut in and shut off by passports.
If you'll shut up and let somebody else talk...
And free speech, does that exist?
No, you've got it all.
And free enterprise.
We were talking of passports.
Today it's all monopoly.
All right. Now will you...
Can I go into the automobile business and compete with the other trucks?
If I can get in a word...
Not a chance. Can I go into the grocery business and compete with the chain stores?
Will you shut up?
Not a chance. Monopoly is the menace of free enterprise. As I look back 60 years ago...
Where were you 60 years ago?
He was a glint in his great-grandfather's eye.
Very well now. Have you finished? Now let me say something. Let me tell you how wrong you are. In the first place. Now I've forgotten what I wanted to say.
And the atomic bomb.
Ah.
It's a crime that when the world cries for atomic energy, you want to make atomic bombs.
Me? I'm against atomic bombs.
You want to wipe out civilization. Destroy all life on this planet. You don't think you're living in the night.
I lost my throat because I didn't want atomic bombs.
You and your kind think that atomic bombs can solve your problem.
Listen, you little rat.
Today, man has too much power. The Roman Empire collapsed with the assassination of Caesar. And why? Because of too much power. Feudalism blew up with the French Revolution. And why? Because of too much power. And today, the whole world will blow up. And why?
Because of too much power.
The monopoly of power is a menace to freedom. It degrades and victimizes every individual. And where is the individual?
I don't know.
Lost in terror, because you've made to hate instead of love. If civilization is to survive, we must combat power until the dignity and peace of man are restored.
I believe I'm addressing the king's nephew, am I not?
Yes.
I thought so. That's what I've just heard. The king's nephew? Well, indeed, this is an unexpected pleasure. Have you any idea, sir, when His Majesty will return?
He said he was just going to the bank to get some plans.
Then we'll wait. Then I'll leave you gentlemen with His Royal Highness.
Well, Your Highness, is this your first visit to our country?
Oh no, I've been here a long time, practically all my life.
Is that so? Sounds like a real American boy, don't he? He sure does. You go to school here?
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? So your daddy wants you to have an American education.
Well, you see, my father don't believe in this king business, so he changed his name and came to live in Brooklyn. That's where he met my mother. She didn't know he was a prince. She just thought he was an ordinary immigrant. But she loved him, so she married him. That's how I was born. That's how the king became my uncle. But my uncle don't speak to my father because they always argue and quarrel. At one time, they were going to fight a duel. That's why my father came to America, to give air and sunlight to his thoughts, the land of the free and the home of the brave was his inspiration. But today that freedom is threatened. Committees are searching men's minds, are controlling their thoughts, and those who have the courage to stand up for their rights are boycotted, lose their jobs, and are left to starve.
Say, what the...
They are condemned without trial.
Look here, young man.
Such procedure debases the legality of our courts, which says that no state may deprive any person of life, liberty, freedom of speech without due process of law.
This will about fit him, don't you think? Put this with